Hi everyone. Well, today I'm going to do something totally different. I wanted to make some paper towel garland. So what I've done is I've got these little pans of watercolor off to the side here. I've sprayed them. I've got some brushes, and what I'm going to do is just wet my brush, pick up some color, as much as I can, and I'm going to make pools of water or color in my palette here. So I'm going to need another color. I think I'll take some purple. Oh, I guess that wasn't purple. I should have cleaned off. I wanted purple. I don't know if this is purple or not. No, it's blue. Trying to find purple. Oh well. I'm going to grab some yellow here. And a little orange. And all I'm going to do is just kind of mop up some color. And if that isn't enough, I should have added some water. I think I'm going to add more. Just going to pick that up for a second. I'm using the same colors as I did before. This time I'm going to try and spray lots of water in there. I'm just going to grab something to lay these on. I've got these cutting mats that I bought cheap from the dollar store, and they work great. So I'm just going to lay the wet ones right on that and spray this some more, because I want this to really soak up. And I'm just setting each one on top of the other. Later on we're going to get the heat gun and we'll dry them. And this is also good. I mean, these are staining my tray, but that's okay. It's not a problem. And this one here will be the next one I use. So we start again. I keep wanting to take that brush and it's not. I wanted to get some pretty green. I'll try a different blue this time. And some more yellow. It's kind of a dirty yellow. Try this one. The pans are very tiny to get a brush in. That's, see, that's kind of the same. So I'm not sure what these give me. Brown. This is supposed to be, well, it's supposed to be, I thought it was purple, but we'll make our own here. Okay, so it's called Spray Lots. I'm going to use what I had just to mop it up like that. And there's more. I love this tray because it's really keeping things contained. That might be a little bit weak, but that's okay. I'm going to mop this up. Nothing goes to waste doing this. And I don't think we need to do all of my paper towels today. I think I'll just, right now, I'm going to dry these and I'll be back for the next step. Okay, so I came back after I dried these, and I had an idea that you could scrunch these up and just kind of, you know, sop up different colors by turning the paper towel, and that way we're kind of getting lots of different color. So, and I think you could do this with acrylic paint. So that's the color I got on this one. But once it's dry, I'm going to show you now. I'll move this off to the side. Once these are dry, I'm going to try and get some white behind us here. You're going to want to pull them apart. And what I'm going to do with these is fold them in half. I have the small paper towels. They're not like full sheets, if you know what I mean. They're only like half. If you pull them apart, you've got two then, which is fun. And I'm just folding these into four, and I've cut some strips out of cardstock, and I think these still might be a little bit big. No, I think they'll be okay. but you need something solid to put them on. So at this point, I would get out my sewing machine and I would stitch them down the middle. Although I'm not really liking that the edges aren't showing of this. So I'm going to get out my sewing machine and we're going to do the next step. So I'll be right back. Okay, now I don't know if you can see this or not. I'm hoping you can. If you can't, I am sorry. So I'm just going to put my presser foot down and I'm going to take a couple of stitches. I'm going to go in reverse a bit just to lock them in. I gotta make my stitch bigger. And what I want to do is fold these as I go to kind of make them. You see that? I'm folding and putting down. So here we go. And I've got it set up to go in the down position. A lot of sewing machines won't have that. So I'm just going to fold again. And put down. I'm just going to continue doing that. About every inch is what I'm doing, pretty much. Now I need another one, so I'm going to take this one and separate it. Unless I've already done that. It looks like I have, but I'm going to grab one of these other ones. Again, I'm folding them in half, and then folding in half again, and just adding them on. This one I'm going to add up here or under and add a little bit of a fold here. This is not a Sewing 101. Gina Ahrens has Sewing 101 on her channel, and it's awesome. So if you're new to sewing, I would suggest you go to Gina Ahrens' channel and check it out. It's great. I've got my coffee in the way. I'm gonna have a coffee. I just needed a sip. This one's colorful. I'm going to add this one, and I'm going to show you how you can add the next strip of paper. So I'm going to use a piece of ledger paper here, and this is scrapbook paper, and I'm just going to set it in. It doesn't really matter. Put that underneath. You can see that. And I'm going to give this a fold. So now I'm actually joining them here. My string's caught. Just a second. Oh. Well, see, these things happen. My bobbin thread is out of thread. My bobbin's out. So I've got to get it out and add some thread to it. Mine is probably different than the rest. Like, everybody has a different sewing machine, so it's always done differently. Okay, and mine stops automatically. I'm just going to snap it in. That snaps in as well. And I'm going to pull it up to the top. Hopefully this isn't too dark and you can see it. I'll try to brighten it up if I can, and those are really long threads. I don't like that. So get rid of that. So I'm coming back to what I had here. When I added this one, went underneath. See, and it doesn't matter. You can go over it again, but I want to make sure that I'm going to come in here and secure my threads. Just a little back stitch, and I'm going to continue. And these are already folded for me, so I'm just going to go for it. And this is where we were adding the next piece. I'm going to go under. This is going under the paper towel. Oops, I missed it. I'll get it underneath there, line it up, and that should work just fine. Okay, and I'm just folding my papers. You won't have to watch me do all of these, but and this one I'm just gonna run off. And I'm gonna trim it right there. Okay, so I'm gonna put the camera back up, and we'll see what we're gonna do next. I hope you can see that. Okay, so I'm back, and this is all stitched, and that's what the back looks like. I'm thinking that what I want to do is get some scissors that are going to work here. I kind of wanted to trim these down just a wee bit so that the paper shows, the back paper. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just a little. Not much. Taking off about 1/8 of an inch maybe. And I'll do that same thing to the other side. Being careful not to cut my paper. Some places are a little bit smaller than others, so I'm just leaving it at that. And those, there. Now, these can be fluffed up or not. I'm thinking that these would be really cute on a on an art journal page. I'm just going to grab one of my journals here. This is one that I've recently showed you. And these come out, so it makes it easy to work on. So if I wanted to add this to the top, all I need to do is just kind of measure and trim a little bit off. And we could glue that on. However, if you want to use a glue stick or you want to use matte medium, I'm looking for my glue sticks. Oh, there it is. Try a glue stick. This is, may not be the best thing to use as a glue stick because this is pretty thick and pretty heavy paper. Like paper, scrapbook paper is pretty heavy. But these are cute. I'm just going to kind of line that up at the top and just kind of push it down. How cute is that? That is just cute. I really like doing this. It's fun. It's I thought of another thing that we could do, or you could do, or anyone could do, is I'm just thinking that we could make little flowers to add on here if you wanted to do that. But anyways, just a little something something, because I was playing in my craft room today, so just wanted to show you that. I hope you enjoyed my video. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.